You probably didn't know that the Allstate Mayhem commercial actor has been through a lot of real-world mayhem of his own, including dying for 5 minutes and then being resuscitated back to life. This is Dean Winters, but if you watch TV with commercials, you probably know him as Mayhem from all of those Allstate ads that have been going since 2010. He's actually been in a lot of stuff. He was Liz Lemon's ex-boyfriend on 30 Rock, and recently he was in Spike Lee's Highest to Lowest, but most people probably know him as Mayhem. However, before all of those Allstate ads in 2009, Dean Winters woke up one morning with a high fever. He realized he had contracted a bacterial infection, and when he went to his doctor's office to get it checked out, he collapsed in front of the building, requiring an ambulance to come get him to transport him to the hospital. And while he was in the back of that ambulance, his heart stopped until they were able to bring him back to life after about 4.5 minutes. He spent 3 weeks in intensive care, but that was only the beginning. A month after he had returned home, Winters developed gangrene, which can come about after battling a severe infection like the one Winters had previously. He went back to the hospital, and over the course of the next year, he underwent 18 operations, including amputations of 2 of his toes as well as part of 1 thumb. He also had to undergo skin grafts and reconstruction of his right hand. Through all this, he figured his acting career was over. He couldn't really act at all during this time, understandably. Later in an interview, he explained a thing that gave him hope again. I was feeling sorry for myself. I had lost toes and half a thumb and the tip of my nose fell off, and this nurse took me to the children's burn unit. I saw these 8 kids with prosthetic legs playing soccer, and I thought, that's it. That's the moment when I turned everything around and decided to learn how to walk again. And luckily, Winters had friends who were willing to get him back on his feet. Tina Fey brought him back onto 30 Rock. Dennis Leary wrote him back into Rescue Me after he had starred in that previously. And it was during this time that he was offered the Allstate gig, which he turned down originally because he thought, I'm an actor, I don't want to sell insurance. Winters is still acting, although living with neuropathy and chronic pain. But he's grateful for all he has and doesn't mind being known as the Mayhem Guy.